That's what they call a dry hit, boys. Wow. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Cloud Central Vape Reviews. Just took a nasty dry hit. That was not fun. Today we're going to talk about the Hobo version 2 clone by Tobacco. It's kind of a neat little atomizer. It's a 4-post atomizer. There's quite a few things I don't really like about it, and there are some things I do like about it. It's got airflow on the side, so you can run a dual coil, and it's got airflow holes on the top, so you can open those up too, and you can have airflow up top, airflow on the sides, or you can have just one single coil hole. That's what I'm doing right now. So this guy I've had some problems with. This top cap, the O-rings on it are just way too big. Sometimes when you go to put it on there, you really gotta force it. Sometimes you can't even get it on. It's pissed me off quite a few times. I hardly even use it, to be honest. But it doesn't come with a drip tip. The threads, I'll show you guys up close. This top cap is threaded onto the building deck. There's some stuff about the juice well I'll show you up close. I'll show you the Allen heads, the Allen head screws that are just like, show you this Allen head. This Allen wrench real quick. They're like the smallest Allen head screws I've ever seen. So if you get this, do not lose the tool, because you will be shit out of luck. I don't think you could even buy an Allen head or an Allen wrench that small. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go up close, talk about it, show you guys some of the pros and cons about it, and yeah, so let's do that. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to show you guys this Hobo version 2 up close. This is a clone by Tobacco, I believe, made it. I got it off eSiggity. Hopefully you can kind of see some things I'm going to be talking about. Little tiny Allen head screws up here. I mean, they're so small. If you lose this Allen head, I don't know if you're going to be able to find one anywhere, because I mean, they're the smallest screws I've ever seen. It's got little tiny holes for your coil. Yeah, so you're not going to be putting any twisted anything in here. I've been putting 24 gauge Canthol in it, and that seems to fit. It's a little bit snug, but it fits. So first thing I noticed that I didn't like when I got this was that these juice wells are not connected to each other. So if you have a single coil build in there and you're just dripping down through the top, well, half of your juice is going to get stuck in one side, and well, whatever doesn't go on your cotton is just going to sit in the other side. There's no way for it to make it to your cotton, which really bummed me out. I don't like that design. But there's the base. This will be, well, I don't know what this would be called, your middle section. And this threads down on to your base. Another thing I'm not a super big fan of is when you build your coils on here, that's all you get on the side. So if you're building over here, you have that much room to work with for when you line this top cap up. I don't really like how that is. I don't really like that it's threaded on there, because when I go to take my Addy off of my mech mod or whatever I'm using it on, I seem to just unscrew this part, and then my deck's stuck on there. And then when I go to take that off, I gotta get my fingers all juicy, and yeah, it's just not fun. But we'll put it together quick. Alright, and the top cap. Now, one thing that is unique about the Hobo is you have your spots for your normal airflow. For dual coil, you have a spot for single coil, and then up top here you have your airflow on the top, which you can adjust. You can shut it off. It's really difficult to adjust it, but yeah, you can shut that all the way off if you'd like. or you can, I usually go with it all the way open because these holes right here are not very big. For how I like to vape, I like really airy, but anyway, so I do not like how difficult this is to put on here. I've had a lot of problems trying to get this top cap down over the base, and like a lot of trouble. There's been plenty of times where I've just unscrewed this and set it to the side because it's pissed me off. So yeah, it's got a little Hobo logo, whatever that is. I don't believe the 510 is adjustable. So, alright, well that's up close. We'll go, I'm going to do a build quick and then we'll have a quick vape and we'll talk about it. Alright guys, so we're back. So would I recommend this to anybody? Honestly, I would not. There's going to be people that say that they absolutely love it. It's just not that great for me. I think it's just because it's so small. The vape's really warm. Like, this is a 0.7, 0.8 ohm coil, and I'm vaping it at 30 watts, and it's really, that's plenty warm for me. Yeah, it's just not, I'm not a huge fan. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit and try to get a decent rip for you guys. I mean, it's flavorful. It just really is just too small. I don't like those little Allen head screws. I really do not like how when you screw that we'll just call it the middle portion, when you screw that on, like usually I'll build my coils and I'll screw that on, and if I build them on the wrong size, then I'm fucked. I gotta take them off and redo it. I do like the airflow design. Wish this top piece was looser so you could actually adjust that a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend this. Just being completely honest. You can go out and buy one. You might love it. You might hate it. But really, after this video, I'm probably not going to use this Hobo hardly ever. But we'll take another toke quick. And yeah, that'll probably be pretty much all for this video. That was way too much power. 50 watts. Wow. Yeah, we're just going to call that a video. I hate this guy. I've had so many problems with it. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to do a couple juice reviews coming up. Wow, I really fried my throat. Just give me one second. I gotta get a drink. Drinking some Fago Moon Mist here, straight out of the 2-liter. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, guys. But out of all of my RDAs, when I do a build, I know what I want to set it at, and I know that I'm not going to get dry hits because I can watch my cotton. Like, this cotton inside this is completely saturated right now. Like, it's dripping, but there's something about it. I don't like it. I can't figure it out. I've seen people talk about, like, you gotta build vertical coils in it, and then it's just great. Well, that's a vertical coil, and I still don't like it. So, I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe the authentic is just way better, but yeah, anyway, we're going to talk about some juices coming up. I'm going to try and get the Turbo RDA, which I just watched Grim Green's video today about that, and he does not like it at all. But I think it'd be kind of cool. It's going to blow some fucking crazy clouds. And that's what we're all about here at Cloud Central. Want to throw a shout out to my buddy at the Boss's Sauce Vape Review. Go check him out. He's doing a lot of juice. He's got the iStick 50 watt video up. Yeah, he's a good buddy of mine. But yeah, we're gonna talk about White Label Juice Company, and we're gonna talk about, well, I just have a few flavors left from my last sample box, and then we'll be having another sample box coming up pretty soon. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you'd like, and have a good night.